of 6 years of people walking the walk, embodying the values, the ethos and the work ethic that we support and encourage here at Sign Hill. We know all of this is worthwhile, we know it's entirely achievable, and we know it's entirely a realistic aim to have, because people do it. They deliver on all of these things. When we think of our highest achieving students, they do truly walk the walk and embody all of these things. She has developed as a person. She achieved great academic success, and at the same time participated fully in all that the school could offer in terms of extracurricular activities. She was the only sixth-year student last year who managed to achieve a gold award at the Spirit Awards, because sixth years have a lot of demands on their time, so it's very hard to participate in everything. She somehow managed to do it. We don't know, it's a bit special, but you know, she did it. She's also a girl with a tremendous love of learning, and that lovely, natural, innate curiosity to know what's going on, how things work, why, who, when, I wonder, all of that poured through from first year. So this is a work in progress, girls. So I'll say that to my first years. You know, it doesn't happen in sixth year. It starts at the beginning. She asked questions, and she smiled, and she shared her ideas, and she laughed. She had a sense of humour, sometimes a little bit mischievous, sometimes chanced her arm with a few things that she said, but she enjoyed it all, and that, I thought, was such a lovely, lovely trait in her. However, she did it all without bothering anybody. She was self-motivated, and Miss Strum alluded to that today. We can only do so much, but really, you think you know in your hearts, girls, it's your job. You know, you have to do the work. It's really kind of boils down to that. Her extracurricular activities, the list is endless. I'll try to remember most of them. Certainly, choir and music was a huge part. That was every week, every year for 6 years. Alive, every week, every year for 6 years. Book club, every 3 weeks, whenever the meetings came about, for 6 years. Every year the school drama, every year the school musical. Her love of the arts, exceptional. Open day, school committees, endless whatever. Whatever was going on, she was there. And this wasn't done in a selfish way. It was very often selfless. Her involvement in Alive in particular, and the open day, and generally in helping and supporting her colleagues in her year, her peers, was exceptional. So you might think, well, how does this all happen? Well, I think we've kind of covered that. We're aware that this is doable, it's achievable. And so I would like to say, with great pride, and in particular to welcome to her parents, because as a parent myself, I know kind of this doesn't happen in a bubble. It doesn't happen on her own. The tremendous support that she has at home with her family is very, very important. So at this stage, I would like to call upon Evlin Vincent to come forward to receive her plaque as the highest achieving student for Leaving Cert 2015.
I'm so scared. I just realized I have nothing about hard work in my speech. So, good afternoon, everyone, and a very big congratulations to everyone who has won an award today, especially Jocelyn and Grania, who did so well in their junior cert. I'm honored and overjoyed to be here today in this concert hall where I began my life in Sign Hill. But that was 6 years ago when I just moved in from India, and I had spent my entire summer watching Disney Channel, learning the American accent, and my entire view of high school was like, it's going to be an American stereotypical high school. So I walked in thinking my life would be like the Mean Girls movie. It didn't. But Sign Hill will never be the same without the teachers who work relentlessly for our successes. And I want to thank every teacher who is present here, who has made me the person I am today. Miss Drum, you make me believe in superheroes because the stuff you do for the school is tremendous. With all the change, like the Red Stairs Cafe, the library, the new pitch, you leave us in awe. And Mr. Killian, who works behind the scenes a lot to make this school a place where creativity and intelligence can flourish, you're definitely Superman. You've been dressed like Superman. When he's not wearing his Superman suit, of course. And my teachers are the reason I stand here today. I think deep down I believe that a good education does not mean a student giving her 100%. It's a student and a teacher both giving their 100%. And that's exactly what goes on in Sign Hill. When I see how much enthusiastic Miss Condren is when she teaches me physics and maths and applied maths, and how much fun Miss Duffy makes German class, and what passion Miss O'Gorman has for the English language. And these are just a few examples. All the teachers in Sign Hill give you so much. They become your second parents and they guide you through every step of the way. And talking of parents, I have to thank my parents. They're the perfect team and I wouldn't want any other parents. And now to the first years. You have 6 wonderful years ahead of you. Sign Hill is a land of opportunities. You have so much to do. It's a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. I did just quote Disney. And first year is all about taking that first step and participating in things. Because time flies in Sign Hill. It definitely flew for me. So use your time here well. Second years, I know it can seem like the lazy year between third and first year, but it doesn't have to be. For me, second year was the time to improve. The things I did in first year, I tried to do them better. It's a year to improve. I'm going to skip the third years and go into the fourth years. You have so much fun this year waiting for you. Delphi, Goshka, and the musical. Yeah, boys. But all this fun is only possible if you push yourself out of the comfort zone. And I know everyone says that. So my advice for you is a little bit different. It's sisters before misters, girls. Yeah. And of course, please do pay attention to your studies because it will not affect you this year, but it will crush you in 5th year. Which brings me to my 5th years. After the long vacation that was 4th year, now you're on the real thing, the big leaving cert. And what I want you to do this year is not to be stressed out. I want you guys to accept the compliments when someone tells you, oh, you're good at maths or English. And next time you see that person struggling with that subject, help them. When you teach them, you realize that you don't know half the stuff that's going on. So that helps you learn. It definitely did help me learn. So be each other's therapists and get through 5th year as a team. Now to my 3rd and 6th years, who feel like the end of the world is near. It's not. 3rd years, the junior cert is only a little obstacle the universe throws your way just to make sure that you can deal with a bit of stress. And 6th years, 6 years flew by. If you think 9 months is a long time, it's not. And we all know, you can't give up on revision. At least study for 1 hour every night. That's the only advice about hard work I have to give you. At least 1 hour every night. Don't give up on revision. Don't think you can get away with cramming. Because you can't. I've tried. And we all know you should eat healthy, drink lots of water, exercise. We all know this. I'm not going to tell you all that. What you do have to do is turn off the Wi-Fi when you go to sleep. I didn't do it, my dad did it for me. I know, when you're in bed and you have your phone beside you, you start Snapchatting your best friend. You message her on Messenger. Then you have to like your bae's picture on Instagram. Then you have to go on YouTube and watch about 50 random videos. And by that time it's 4 a.m. in the morning. But you will never need more sleep than these 2 years in school. And don't cheat by using 3G. You just have to turn off all the Wi-Fi. But just because the state exams are staring at you in the face does not mean that you turn away from extracurricular activities. 10 years from now, you might not remember your junior cert results or your leaving cert results, but you will definitely remember the time you slipped and fell on stage in front of 200 other people. And that also makes a good story to laugh at Christmas or something. And lastly, I'm not the smartest person in my year. I know that sounds sarcastic because I'm standing up here, but I really know that I'm not the smartest person in my year. What I've learned in 6th year is that talent may take you far, but hard work will take you further. And so, no matter what year you're in, I hope that you have an unforgettable learning experience. So best of luck. Thank you.